He did predict that the Bears would lose their first game in week 2 against the Detroit Lions. It is the Detroit Lions. That's going to be an interesting game with Ben Johnson now being our head coach. But it was more favorable for the Bears than I think what some people would be expecting, considering how up and down the preseason was when it came down to the Bears. Started off their preseason with a tie with the Miami Dolphins, had a big game against the Buffalo Bills, and then a big finish against the Kansas City Chiefs, led by Tyson Bagent. So, with that prediction, we'll see. The Bears are going to be up for a big test for the Vikings. J.J. McCarthy's likely he's making his first start for the Vikings. You got receiver Jordan Addison, who's going to be out due to suspension there. And so this is going to be a time where the Bears have an opportunity to take advantage of an opponent at the start of their season, especially with having a rookie quarterback there, which is where Dennis Allen and the defense and how consistently they can get to that rookie quarterback is going to make a difference in that game wholeheartedly. So we'll see how that ends up shaking out. But a solid start is really important for the Chicago Bears. I think the way that the schedule has worked out for the Bears, that the Bears are going to need a solid start to the season. If you start off 0-2, for example, this year, I think that's going to be really difficult for the Bears. We go up to it's going to be tough there with Dallas Cowboys week 3. Then we got road games against Washington, Baltimore, Cincinnati's week 6 through 9, which is going to be good there. A slow start for the Bears season this year is going to be crazy, and Caleb Williams is going to have a tough test ahead of him that he's going to have to face at the start of his second year. And so if Caleb Williams can do that, we'll see, man. He's had some big box scores against some of these teams before, but Caleb Williams' growth and his ability as quarterback is really going to be the thing a lot of people are looking at, as well as Ben Johnson's play calling, of course. Like Ben Johnson as the head coach is going to get a lot of eyes on it also. But the Bears, you cannot make a lot of assumptions about the Bears, good or bad, in this preseason, no matter what people tell you, no matter even so much so as Bears fans saying crazy things like, "Oh, we should trade Caleb Williams for Micah Parsons now." Like, the reactionary thing from this audience off the thing that makes it funny, and honestly, is that the same people who, when something good happens, say, "Oh, it's preseason, you can't take it seriously," are the same exact people that, "Oh my God, he had a bad stretch in a preseason game. Oh, we got to get him out of here. It proves that he's terrible." You can't burn it from both ends. All will be told in the regular season. And what's told there, it's unequivocal at that point, right? We know the Bears have too much talent. They have good play callers. They have all those things in place. And so we'll see what happens with the season. But I do think it's going to be hugely important for the Bears if they can start off 2-1 this season. That through the first 3 weeks, especially with the bye week coming in week 5, that is going to be really important for the Chicago Bears. They can be at least 500 going into the bye week.